I wanted to congratulate the class of 2024. We're here tonight to celebrate all of the graduates, and they've not only overcome many obstacles to be here, they've persevered through a lot, and now they get to celebrate that with their friends and family, and we're extremely proud of them, and I wish them the absolute best of luck on their next adventure.
It is so exciting to be here tonight with everyone who has worked toward their HiSET or High School Equivalent Diploma. We're joined here tonight with over 20 students who have worked so hard to get to their goals. They've reached their goals, and some of our learners have even moved on to the career field or educational program of their choice. And so it's just amazing to be joined here today with family, friends, loved ones, and everyone who really came together to celebrate our learners' success. And thank you.
Hi, I'm Karen Morin. I am the Career Navigator for Kennebec County. I work with all the adult eds, and I'm so very lucky to work at this Waterville Adult Ed. And I want to wish all of the graduates this year much success, and we're so proud of you. And of course, you know you can always come back and work with me to get a job.
I am thrilled to be here at graduation tonight. When I think about success, I think about these learners because they are resilient, they come back, they work hard, and we can see the fruits of their labor here tonight.
I've been fortunate enough to be a HiSET instructor for some very deserving adults this year. Watching those people cross the stage tonight is going to be an honor because I know how hard they have worked, and I know they have places to go, and they will be certain to get there.
I have been with the Adult Ed program for 16 years, so I've had the privilege of watching our learners walk across the stadium, receiving their high school diploma and their HiSET completion for 16 years, and every year is very special. I've had many students come through my doors, learning the fundamentals and preparing, and some of them taking a leave of absence and coming back, and taking a leave again and coming back, but they always come back. And one of the tenets of our program is that the door is always open.
I'm very happy to be at graduation tonight to honor all of the graduates. I'm very proud of everyone. They've worked hard. Some have been here for a while and some not so long, but they've all worked very hard to accomplish their goal and achieve what they set out to do.
Hi, good evening. My name is Ken Gagnon. I teach civics here at Waterville Adult Ed. And I had a very interesting class this last year, and I had a student who I never saw in person because he was always there by Zoom because he was busy taking care of his kids. And I finally get a chance to meet him this evening. So Bruce, congratulations. You did great in the class, and you're going to be a great citizen of this area. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening. We are just so excited for these graduates. They have traveled a long, arduous journey with success. They're here because they stuck with it and they wanted to graduate. And we are all excited for them, and we can't wait to see them get their diploma, which is very well deserved.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Jade Zuniga. I earned my HiSET this year on behalf of the Mid-Maine Adult Education Class of 2024. We would like to welcome you to our graduation ceremony this evening. It has always been a tradition at our adult education graduation to have graduates tell their stories. Tonight we have 3 graduates who will tell you a little bit about their journeys. I would like to introduce our first speaker who earned their HiSET credential and is currently attending Kennebec Valley Community College in their early childhood education program and has been working as a super substitute at the George J. Mitchell School for the district. Please join me in welcoming Sabrina Reynolds.
Hello and good evening. First, I would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I was asked to speak tonight, and at first I was a little hesitant to, but I wanted to share how much of an impact attending adult ed has had on me. While it was not a walk in the park, as this time was my 3rd try, the first time I just did not have the motivation. I was a teenager who thought I was too cool for school. The second time, I had a good reason for missing my test, and that was the birth of my son. This time around, I was determined. I was determined to show that if you put forth the effort and continue showing up even when you did not want to, that I could do it. I wanted to show my children that even if you fall behind, you could still get up and continue to move forward no matter how much time you need to get there. While my kids were in school, I too was attending study time so that I could gain knowledge needed to get my diploma tonight. Every week I would go in with a smile on my face and see what the next steps were. Subject by subject, test by test, I set a goal with Linda Davis, Nancy, and Ash that just within 3 months. By the end of December, I wanted to complete everything to earn my diploma. With the help of each of them, I accomplished my goal in just 3 short months. After receiving my diploma, I decided that now was the perfect time to pursue the dream of working in early childhood education that I've always had. I now work as a full-time substitute ed tech and attend Kennebec Valley Community College full-time for early childhood education. Now I'd like to say a quick thank you to those who made this all easy. My husband, William, for always encouraging me and giving me that extra push the days I really needed it, and continuously supports every decision I make. My children, because after all, they are my motivation. And my parents, because when I tell them all the plans I have and talk their ear off each time I see them, they show me support and encourage me. Nancy and Ash, I want to thank you for helping me with the assignment packets, checking in on how I was doing with the work, and making sure I was entirely ready before taking each test, and continuously encouraging me each time you had seen me. You guys have made attending adult ed such an amazing and welcoming environment, and that has helped me succeed even more. I also want to thank Hannah Bard and again Nancy for encouraging me to stand up here tonight and share my story with each of you. While I was not sure I could do this speech, I wanted to show that doing things scared is okay and it is the best way to push yourself. If you step outside your comfort zone, you are succeeding. And lastly, thank you to all the staff. Each of them was beyond helpful and encouraging. If it wasn't for the welcoming environment and the amazing staff, I couldn't have done this. They made this such an amazing experience. Again, thank you all for joining us this evening and celebrating a huge milestone each of us has accomplished. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Our other speaker this evening earned their HiSET and is now finishing up her medical assistant certification with Maine General and attending KVCC for radiology. Please welcome Miranda Prime.
Ladies and gentlemen, parents, teachers, and esteemed graduates, as the sun sets on this momentous day, we found ourselves at the beautiful view of a new and exciting chapter in our lives. Take a moment to say I'm proud of all of us. We all come from different walks of life, yet we've woven a tapestry of resilience. Last summer, I was reflecting on life and my dreams and aspirations. I was wondering how unrealistic they were, and how could I possibly achieve half of these goals I'd longed for as a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids, a husband who worked 60-plus hours a week, and no education. The list seemed to go on to be the biggest barrier, and it seemed as there was no visibility in sight. I then pondered the thought, I'm going to call the one person that showed me if it's broken, it can be fixed. So here I am, 11 in the morning, calling my father, and to no avail. What's new and exciting, Miranda? Well, I got this crazy idea, but I think it's impossible. What's that? I want to go back to school. I want to go to college. I want to be the best role model for my kids. My father responded with, Miranda, the only impossible journey is the one you don't take. It wasn't moments later, I called Mid-Maine Adult Education and got signed up to go back to school. I remember walking through those doors, sitting down, and there was the one and only Hannah Bard. This woman is one of the most empowering humans that encapsulates success. She magnified my strengths and diminished my fears. We delved into my past, my current, and my future, and we made a plan so concrete that there was no failing, no immeasurable barrier of impossibility in my way. I met the staff, including my teachers, Nancy and Ashley, and realized these people were not just teachers and instructors. They were architects of possibility. However, it was not 24 hours later when life started building barriers. A phone call that my father had cancer for the 5th time, all 3 of my kids were sick, and it was just the beginning of October. The power of perseverance kept me going. I got through all 4 of my HiSET exams, had my last one to go, and I got yet another phone call. I was supposed to have done my last test, but my dad was on his way to the ER, and family will always come first. The staff here understands that, and we scheduled for after winter break. On the 21st of January, I took my last exam and passed. My dad got to come home that day from the hospital, and I was signed up for college, enrolled into this medical assistant program, and life couldn't have been much better. I couldn't believe I got past this barrier. I was convinced there was no getting past. The hard work paid off. 2 short weeks later, I was working on my first week of college homework when my dad was life-flighted to Portland. My dad passed February 26th. And when quitting seemed like the right answer, when my diversity felt bigger than my strength, when 4 weeks of college homework needed to be caught up, and my world was crumbling around me, I sent my extended family here a message, and I didn't need praise to keep going, because the light that the staff here held for me led me to press on. The moral here is our diversity isn't a barrier. It's our strength. Our stories enrich this moment. Our diplomas aren't just mere paper. They're lanterns illuminating our path. We carry resilience, wisdom, and the light of possibility within us. And as we step into our next journey, there are some things I'd like us to remember. Resilience is our compass. Diversity is our canvas. And radiance is our legacy. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life. And then the procedure, the process is its own reward. Thank you.
Thank you, Miranda. Tonight we are lucky to welcome Arlene Toulouse as our guest speaker for this evening. For over 40 years, Arlene has dedicated herself to teaching in Waterville Public Schools. She began her career in 1980 as a migrant teacher in the district. Then in 1983, she became a science teacher at Waterville Junior High, where she inspired students for 27 years until retirement in 2007. However, Arlene's passion for education couldn't be contained. In 2014, she returned as a tutor in our HiSET program, increasing her involvement year after year. Today, we celebrate Arlene's second retirement after an exceptional career spanning decades. Her commitment to learning and her genuine care for students have left an unforgettable mark on generations of learners. Please join me in welcoming Arlene Toulouse, whose presence here tonight means so much to us all.
So I'm used to talking with my hands, so I hope I don't throw this over. Sam, I'll try. So is this okay? Okay, thumbs up if I'm too loud. Okay, thumbs down. All right. Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, superintendent, families, friends, and graduates. Today is a day of celebration, a day to honor the remarkable achievement of each and every one of you. I am so honored to stand here today before you, and so proud of you celebrating your remarkable achievement. I have a word for you graduates to think about. What does heartfelt mean? Well, as you know, it means sincere, deeply felt, and honest. So I haven't ever written a graduation speech before, but I want to tell you, and I guarantee that I wrote this speech with heartfelt feeling. I have seen you come to school and work so hard, and I know that some days were harder than others. For some of you, well, all of you, the journey to this day has been long and difficult. You may have faced personal struggles or obligations that made completing your high school education seem like an insurmountable and hopeless task. But you refused to give up. And you came back to school. You may have taken time off, maybe a month off, and I know a few of you even took a few years off. But you came back. You came back to Waterville Adult Education. You didn't let the past define what your future can bring. Instead, you took the opportunity to grow and improve yourself in ways you haven't even thought of yet. As I look at you now, I'm reminded of the countless hours you have dedicated to your studies, the obstacles you had to overcome, and the sacrifices you have made to reach this moment. Each of you has a unique story, a journey filled with triumphs and many challenges. These have led you here today. Your high school diploma is not just a piece of paper. It is proof of your strength and willpower to succeed, and the determination to create a better life for you and your loved ones. Your diploma is a symbol of your courage and your unwavering commitment to succeed, to better your life. And it also is a reminder of how far you have come. Remember, however, learning is not just about getting facts and figures. It is also taking time to listen to others, to learn from their experiences, and carry with you the lessons you have learned here. And you know what? Let me tell you, and this is the truth, the best is yet to come. Just you being here is proof that you have what it takes. The sky is the limit. Dream big, work hard, and never ever stop believing in yourselves. And know that you will always be a part of our community here in Waterville Adult Education. I will be thinking of each and every one of you on your future journey. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your futures be filled with happiness, fulfillment, and endless opportunities for you to grab and run with them. Bless you.
Good evening, everyone. As Dave mentioned, my name is Hannah Bard, and I'm the director here at Mid-Maine Adult Education. It is really wonderful to see so many friendly faces this evening, the loved ones and support systems who have cheered on our graduates every step of the way. Before I share my message to our graduates, I want to provide our guests some statistics and some fun facts about Mid-Maine Regional Adult Community Education and our 2024 graduating class. For almost 20 years, Mid-Maine Regional Adult Community Education has been a regionalized public adult education program receiving local support from 2 school districts, Waterville Public Schools and RSU 18. However, this community has supported an adult education program in the Waterville area for over 50 years as one of Maine's oldest adult ed programs. Tonight, although 18 graduates are here with us this evening, a total of 28 learners earned their high school credential this year. 22 of them achieved their HiSET credential by taking and passing a series of 5 assessments in reading, writing, science, social studies, and math. and 6 of our graduates have earned their adult secondary diploma by taking full semester courses to earn credits in different subject areas. Over 70% of our graduating class is under the age of 25, and the age gap between our youngest graduate and our oldest graduate is 38 years. 9 graduates previously attended either Waterville or Messalonskee High School. 12 of our graduates attended other Maine high schools. 5 attended high schools in different states, and 2 of our graduates have educational backgrounds in other countries. Now, to our graduates. Let me start by saying how honored and excited I am to celebrate this monumental achievement with all of you. On behalf of our entire community, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations. The road that you've traveled to reach this milestone has been paved with perseverance, grit, and I'm sure more than a few moments of discomfort. But you pushed through that discomfort. You overcame, and tonight we revel in your well-earned success. Years ago, I came across a thought-provoking analogy about lobsters and human growth, which has stayed with me ever since. It was a YouTube video titled, "How Do Lobsters Grow?" by Dr. Abraham Tversky. And although at the time I thought it was about the sea-dwelling crustaceans that we Mainers know and love so much, it was more of a metaphor for personal growth. Dr. Tversky explains that lobsters have hard outer shells that do not expand, but as their soft inner bodies grow, they become increasingly uncomfortable, confined within their shells. This discomfort signals that it is time for the lobster to shed its old shell and to grow a newer, larger one to accommodate its bigger size. The key lesson is that feeling uncomfortable is a sign of growth, both for lobsters and for us. When we feel discomfort, it means we are outgrowing our current circumstances and mindset. And it is time for us to metaphorically shed our shell and to grow into better versions of ourselves. Graduates, each of you have experienced discomfort on your educational journey. Think back to when you first started this program. Everything was new. The coursework, the schedules, juggling more responsibilities. It was probably pretty uncomfortable at times, but you stuck with it. And look at the incredible knowledge and skills that you've gained as a result. You grew through that discomfort. And as you embark on your next endeavors, my advice to you is this: discomfort is not something to avoid, but a key component for positive change and for self-improvement that should be embraced. Seek out opportunities that challenge you, push you beyond your boundaries, and force you to shed your metaphorical shells. View them as allies, not obstacles. Be willing to feel like a beginner over and over again. For it is in these moments that you will find the greatest potential for personal growth and fulfillment. Coasting through life in your comfort zone might feel safer, but it is also the surest path to stagnation. By constantly exploring new terrain and tackling new challenges, you'll continue expanding your capabilities. Graduates, you already know this from your hard-won experiences in this program. Have the courage to be uncomfortable, and you'll be amazed at how much more quickly you'll continue growing, learning, and reaching your highest potential. At this time, I would like to invite our 2 superintendents from our supporting school districts, Peter Hallen, the Waterville Public Schools superintendent, and Carl Gartley, the superintendent of RSU 18 schools. They're going to join me to help hand out the diplomas this evening. The staff are very honored to welcome you this evening. And as I read your names, graduates, Superintendent Hallen will award you your credential, and Superintendent Gartley will gift you with a yellow rose as a symbol of friendship, joy, and caring that we hold for each of you. Remember that our doors are always open to you, and we encourage you to return if you are ever in need of a friend. Naya Anthony. Ari Parody. Sonova Chase. Jasmine Susi. Miranda Prime. Sabrina Reynolds. Marcus Ruiz. Paula Velosa Suarez. Hassan Sif Adine. Scott Carriger. Percy Evans. Jaden Gagne. Wyatt James Manser. Ethan Wood. Cody Flood. Bruce Moody. Ezekiel Goodwin. And our Master of Ceremonies this evening, Jade Zaninga. And at this time, graduates, you may move your tassel to the other side of your cap to signify that you have now become high school teachers and graduates. With that, I would like to present the Mid-Maine Adult Education class of 2024.
What a day.
and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to speak at my graduation and be here with everybody. It's very empowering as a mom and a daughter to be able to have succeeded in such a short amount of time, and there's no greater power than knowledge and to be able to succeed.
Hi, my name is Paula. I come from Colombia, and I am very happy to be able to graduate today. This means a lot to me. This is just one more chapter of my book, and I am very grateful for all the help that I have got from adult education and from Maine and from every single person that has been in my life all this time, and thank you for everything.